Can we really trust the Bible? Today, we will explore this question. The Bible, a collection of ancient texts, has been a cornerstone of faith for billions across the globe. Yet, its authenticity has been the subject of debate for centuries. Some view it as a profound spiritual guide, while others see it as a historical document. Then, there are those who question its credibility altogether. It's a topic that stirs up a variety of viewpoints and emotions. But today, it's not about what we feel, but rather what we can factually discern. Our objective? To shed light on reasons that support the trustworthiness of the Bible. We'll examine its historical accuracy, prophetic precision, internal consistency, and its undeniable impact on society. This isn't about persuasion, it's about presenting evidence and allowing you to form your own conclusion. So let's dive into the evidence supporting the authenticity of the Bible. I pray that you consider these facts candidly. First, consider the historical accuracy of the events described in the Bible. Diving into the heart of history, we find plenty of archaeological discoveries that support the events outlined in the Bible. These artifacts not only support the Bible's narratives but also offer a tangible connection to the past. Let's explore a few of these findings. In the heart of the Middle East, the ancient city of Jericho stood. The Bible narrates how the walls of Jericho fell after the Israelites marched around the city for 7 days. Archaeologists have found evidence of a collapsed wall, matching the biblical account. Read Joshua chapter 6. Consider also the Hittites, a civilization mentioned numerous times in the Old Testament. For years, skeptics dismissed the Hittites as a biblical myth, as there was no record of their existence outside the Bible. However, in the late 19th century, archaeologists unearthed the Hittite capital and a vast amount of artifacts, proving their existence beyond doubt and affirming the Bible's historical accuracy. Our journey through history would be incomplete without mentioning the Dead Sea Scrolls. Discovered in the mid-20th century in 11 caves near the Dead Sea, these scrolls contain portions of the Old Testament, some dating back to 3 centuries before Christ. The texts of the scrolls align almost perfectly with the Old Testament we have today, suggesting that the scriptures have been preserved with remarkable accuracy over millennia. Moreover, the scrolls also contain non-biblical texts that provide historical context for the period, further solidifying the Bible's accuracy. Similarly, numerous other archaeological discoveries, such as the Moabite stone, the Cyrus cylinder, and the Pool of Siloam, provide additional corroboration for the Bible's historical narratives. Of course, archaeological evidence alone cannot prove every detail of the Bible. However, the consistent alignment of archaeological findings with the Bible's narratives strongly suggests that the Bible is a reliable historical document. These archaeological findings provide solid evidence of the Bible's historical accuracy. Next, let's examine the prophetic accuracy of the Bible. Delving into the realm of prophecies, we find numerous instances where the Bible has made predictions that have been fulfilled with remarkable precision. This prophetic accuracy serves as a compelling testament to the authenticity of the Bible. Let's consider a few examples. The book of Isaiah, written around 700 years before Christ, foretold the coming of a Messiah who would be born of a virgin. Isaiah 7 verse 14. Fast forward to the New Testament and we find this prophecy fulfilled in the birth of Jesus Christ. Matthew 1 verse 21 to 23. Other prophecies found in the book of Daniel chapters 2, 7 and 8 predicted the rise and fall of major world empires, including the Babylonian, Medo-Persian, Greek, and Roman empires. Historical accounts validate these predictions, further corroborating the Bible's prophetic accuracy. Rhea. Then there's the prophecy about the destruction of the city of Tyre, as detailed in the book of Ezekiel 26. The prophecy foretold that the city would be destroyed and its rubble thrown into the sea. History records that Babylon and later Alexander the Great, in his siege of Tyre, did exactly that. He used the rubble of the old city to build a causeway to the island city of Tyre, thereby fulfilling the prophecy to the letter. These are just a handful of examples, but they illustrate a pattern of precise fulfillment of biblical prophecies. The odds of these prophecies being fulfilled by chance are astronomically low. This prophetic accuracy not only validates the trustworthiness of the Bible, but it also sets it apart from other religious texts. The fulfillment of these prophecies is a strong testament to the Bible's prophetic accuracy. As we continue examining the reasons why we can trust the Bible, let's keep in mind this extraordinary record of fulfilled prophecies. It's not just a book of stories, it's a book of history, of prophecy, and of truth. Now let's look at the consistency found within the Bible. The Bible is a compilation of 66 books written by more than 40 authors. These authors came from various walks of life: kings, shepherds, fishermen, tax collectors, a physician, and many others. They penned their works over a span of approximately 1,500 years, across 3 continents: Asia, Africa, and Europe. Yet despite the diversity in authorship and the vast timescale, there is a remarkable harmony in the message that the Bible conveys. Let's delve deeper into this. From Genesis to Revelation, the Bible consistently tells us about the nature of God, His creation, the fall of man, and God's plan for redemption. It paints a picture of a loving God who seeks a relationship with His people, who, despite their failures, are offered salvation and eternal life through faith in Jesus Christ. Consider the doctrines, the teachings that form the fundamental beliefs of the Christian faith. The Bible consistently teaches about the sinfulness of mankind, the need for salvation, the deity of Christ, His death and resurrection, and the promise of eternal life. These doctrines are not confined to a single book or a group of books, but rather they are woven throughout the entire Bible, from the Old Testament to the New Testament. And it's not just the doctrines, the ethical and moral teachings are also consistent. Commands about loving your neighbor, caring for the less fortunate, and living a life of integrity and honesty are echoed throughout the books, regardless of who wrote them or when they were written. Remember, these books were not written with the express purpose of being compiled into the Bible we have today. Yet they all fit together, creating a consistent, unified message. This level of consistency is extraordinary. It's unlikely to occur naturally in any human endeavor, let alone a project spanning over a millennium with various authors from diverse backgrounds. This remarkable consistency, therefore, isn't just a human achievement, it points towards divine inspiration. This remarkable consistency further supports the authenticity of the Bible. Finally, let's consider the impact of the Bible on society. This ancient text, revered by millions, has left an indelible mark on the world. Its influence extends far beyond the religious realm, shaping our moral standards, human rights, and societal structures. Let's start with moral standards. The Ten Commandments, one of the Bible's most recognized sections, has been a cornerstone of ethics for centuries. Concepts like honesty, respect for life, and honoring one's parents are not just biblical teachings, but have been woven into the fabric of many societies. These principles guide our actions and decisions, promoting a culture of fairness and integrity. Next, consider human rights. The Bible asserts that every person is created in the image of God, granting inherent dignity and worth to all individuals. This notion has been instrumental in driving movements for social justice and equality. From the abolition of slavery to the civil rights movement, biblical principles have been a rallying cry for those seeking to uphold human dignity. And what about societal structures? The Bible has influenced laws, governance, and even the foundation of nations. The United States, for instance, was built on principles of freedom and justice that echo biblical teachings. Many legal systems around the world have been shaped, in part, by the ethical and moral codes found in the Bible. Yet, the Bible's impact isn't just historical, it continues to shape societies today. Its teachings inspire charitable works, community service, and a sense of responsibility towards our fellow human beings. It fosters a culture of compassion, empathy, and respect for all. The enduring influence of the Bible, its ability to shape societal norms and values, and its role in promoting justice and equality, all point towards its authenticity. A mere work of fiction could not have such a profound and lasting impact. The Bible's influence is not just a testament to its cultural significance, but also to its truth. The profound impact of the Bible on society is another testament to its authenticity. To sum up, can we really trust the Bible? This question has led us on quite the journey today. We've explored the historical accuracy of the Bible, finding a robust tapestry of interconnected events, people, and locations. The Bible doesn't exist in a vacuum. It's part of our shared human history, corroborated by various archaeological findings and historical documents. We've delved into the prophetic accuracy of the Bible, seeing how predictions made centuries ago have come to pass in astonishing detail. These prophecies aren't vague or ambiguous, they're specific, detailed, and verifiable. We've examined the remarkable consistency within the Bible, a book written by over 40 authors over 1,500 years, yet maintaining a cohesive, unified message. And we've witnessed the profound impact of the Bible on society, influencing laws, morals, and culture in ways few other texts have managed. Given these compelling pieces of evidence, it is reasonable to trust the authenticity of the Bible. Will you trust the Bible? If you would like to hear more of this, hit subscribe button and get notified every time we upload a new video.